Hi, I am Elena from Future You Health. Colon cancer was supposed to be your grandparents' disease, but since the 1990s, rates in people under 50 have doubled, and the foods driving it are probably in your kitchen right now. Let's start with the numbers. They're hard to ignore. The American Cancer Society found something disturbing in 2023. Adults born in 1990 have double the colon cancer risk compared to adults born in 1950. That's not a small increase. That's a dramatic shift in just one generation. And it's not just the United States. Australia, Canada, and the UK all report the same trend. Something changed in how young people live, and scientists think they've found the main suspects. Suspect number one is processed meat. I'm talking hot dogs, bacon, deli slices, and sausages. In 2015, the World Health Organization classified processed meat as a Group 1 carcinogen. That's the same category as cigarettes. A study from Oxford University tracked over 470,000 people. Eating just 76 grams of processed meat daily raised colon cancer risk by 20%. That's about 3 slices of bacon every single day. And here's what's changed. In the 1970s, the average American ate about 10 pounds of processed meat per year. By 2020, that number hit nearly 23 pounds. Young people grew up eating more of it than any generation before. Suspect number two is sugar, especially sugary drinks. A Harvard study published in the journal Gut followed 95,000 women. Those who drank 2 or more sugary drinks per day had double the risk. Double. Compared to women who drank less than 1 per week. The researchers believe excess sugar feeds harmful bacteria in the colon. These bacteria produce compounds that damage the lining over time. And consider this, the average American now consumes about 57 pounds of added sugar per year. In 1970, it was closer to 25 pounds. That's more than double in 50 years. Suspect number 3 surprised even the researchers. It's ultra-processed food. Think frozen pizza, instant noodles, packaged cookies, and chips. A 2022 study from Tufts University followed over 200,000 adults. Men who ate the most ultra-processed foods had a 29% higher risk. The study was published in the British Medical Journal. Here's the problem. These foods are everywhere now. A study from Northeastern University found something shocking. Ultra-processed foods make up 73% of the US food supply. That means nearly 3 out of every 4 items in your grocery store qualify. Now let me tell you about Sarah. She's not a real patient. She's a composite based on published case studies. Sarah was 34. She ran marathons. She ate what she thought was healthy. Lots of protein bars, deli turkey wraps, and diet sodas. She ignored a little blood when she used the bathroom. She thought it was nothing. By the time she got checked, her cancer was stage 3. Her doctors told her the same thing I'm telling you now. Young people wait too long because they don't think it can happen to them. There's another factor that doesn't get enough attention. Antibiotics. A study published in the journal Gut in 2021 looked at over 40,000 cancer cases. People who used antibiotics for more than 2 months in their 20s had a 36% higher risk of colon growths later. Antibiotics wipe out good bacteria alongside the bad. When your gut bacteria get disrupted repeatedly, the balance changes. Harmful strains can take over. And those harmful strains produce toxins that damage colon cells. This doesn't mean you should never take antibiotics. It means overuse has consequences most people don't think about. Let's talk about what you can actually do. The American Cancer Society lowered its screening recommendation in 2018. It used to be age 50. Now it's 45. But many doctors say, if you have symptoms, don't wait. Get checked regardless of your age. Blood in your stool, unexplained weight loss, and changes in bathroom habits are all warning signs. A colonoscopy can catch problems years before they become dangerous. The 5-year survival rate for colon cancer caught at stage 1 is over 90%. At stage 4, it drops to just 14%. Early detection isn't optional, it's everything. Now here's the hopeful part. You can lower your risk starting today. A study from the World Cancer Research Fund reviewed evidence from millions of people. Eating 90 grams of whole grains daily reduced colon cancer risk by 17%. That's about 3 slices of whole wheat bread. Fiber feeds the good bacteria in your gut. Those bacteria produce a compound called butyrate. Butyrate protects colon cells and helps them repair. Another study from Loma Linda University found that people who ate beans or lentils at least 3 times per week had a 33% lower risk. 3 times a week. Beans. That's it. Let me put this all together for you. The rise in colon cancer in young people isn't random. It tracks perfectly with changes in our food supply. More processed meat, more sugar, more ultra-processed foods. less fiber, less whole food, and more antibiotic use disrupting gut health. But you're not powerless. Swap processed meat for whole foods a few times a week. Add beans or lentils to your meals. Cut back on sugary drinks. And if you're over 45 or have any warning signs, talk to your doctor about screening. The future version of you will be grateful you didn't wait. If this video made you rethink even one thing on your plate, it was worth it. Subscribe so you don't miss next week's deep dive, and share this with someone you love who's under 50. I'm Elena, and I'll see you next time.